Hey guys, today I'm going to do an overview and kind of a similarity and differences video between the 9th generation Pontiac Bonneville SSEI, this is a 94, versus or against my 2003 Bonneville SLE. So let's start with my mom's 1994 Bonneville SSEI supercharged Bonneville. This has about 82,000 original miles on it. It was bought in Ohio, and then we lived in Texas, and we moved back up to Ohio. This has never seen the winter before, ever, and it's an immaculate shape underneath. Sadly, it's a little dirty now because we aren't driving it. It's been sitting in the garage due to a crankshaft sensor problem or something with the crankshaft, so every time you start it up sometimes it doesn't run right. I mean, it's still drivable now once you get past that issue, but we don't want to risk it. So there are probably about 10 years difference between these two cars. And you can see some differences that are the same between them. This car does have every option available at the time. Lighted place to put your key. Leather seats. Leather seats, leather steering wheel with radio controls. You got your lights here. And your dash. Go ahead and start it up. It's running all right now because it's been warmed up. You got your compass over here, your RPM gauge attacked, your speedo, your gas, all your check engine lights up here. Your service display shows your car. Here's the left door's open. There's the mileage, your trip, different temperatures, and your boost. Cigarette lighter. Your climate control. Don't have to touch it, just and your radio with antenna. Goes back down. You got your gain control right here, your shifter, your normal shift, your performance shift, and your traction control off and on. All the controls for both of your seats, right, left, center. Your console, all your stuff in your cup holder. Here's your controls for the locks, the windows, and pop for the trunk. Under here is your parking brake and the hood release. And up here you have your reading lights, your fog lights on and off, they're on, and your sunroof. Very nice. Also pops in the back. Alright, let's go to the hood. As you can tell, it's telling us that the hood and trunk are ajar. Here is your 3800 supercharged engine, producing around 225 horsepower. You can tell it is a very clean car. Very clean. Go to the trunk. You have your dual exhausts in the back. It says Pontiac right there. And in the trunk, you have your inflator, air pump pretty much, if you blow a tire, your jack right here, and you have a Pontiac accessory kit that has I don't know why it has it. Well, okay, I guess you bought it in Ohio. So there's an ice scraper, spotlight that works, your hose, hook up to the compressor, and your emergency kit, and your high visibility jacket. It just sits right there. SSEI supercharged badge, third tail light. As you can tell, you have a lot of flaring here. Active grills. Headlight washers. Real glass headlights. I don't know what wheels these are. I believe they're BBS wheels from this Pontiac. I'm not positive. Alright, let's shut her down and move on. Oh wait, one other thing about the Super Sport SSEI is there's a heads-up display. I don't know if you can see it or not. There is one there, the camera just won't pick it up. There's a heads-up display there. Alright, let's turn this thing off and get to my car now. Alright guys, this is my 2003 Bonneville SLE. This car has 158,000 miles on it, and it's had a pretty hard life. As you will be able to tell here in a minute, there's a scratch there. I already have a video on this car. I brought it from a friend who didn't know how to take care of her cars. Obviously, there's a dent there. She'd put that there. And I have had it for almost a year and 2 months now, and just the basic stuff needed repaired and replaced. Like I said in my video I did on my channel, mechanically it's fine. It's been rebuilt. It wasn't running right. The brakes needed replaced. I needed new tires when I got it. And now it's mechanically okay. Might need a new exhaust though, that's another problem. obviously 10 years or 9 years later, the interior has changed dramatically from the other car. Before, the car, my mom's car, had its fog lights up here. Now it has the home link system up here and the sunroof control along with your reading lights. And the fog lights moved to here along with the switches for the lights, for the delay and the dim. You still have the volume controls and the radio controls on the steering wheel, along with your headlights and your windshield wipers. Parking brakes in there along with the hood, which is popped. Your window switches, locks, and your electric mirrors right there. Vents. Automatic dimming mirror with OnStar. Since it's an analog version of OnStar, it's no good anymore unless I update the system. On the dash, I have my oil, my tack, my engine temp, my gas gauge, my speedo, and my volts down there. And I have, that's my mileage and trip. And that's my computer or system screen and everything else there. The AC in this car doesn't work, it has a huge leak. That was a little bit of a hard start there. I just did the oil, so. Just have shifter so you can see it on the screen. There's my mileage, 156,854. My compass and, you know, car thing telling me whatever's open. So I'll pop the trunk now. There it goes, telling me the trunk's open. The hood's open, but it's not telling me there. I can hear the air ride suspension working. There's the information screen. On the other car, we put the keys on the column, and now it's here on this car. Here's all your buttons for the trip reset and that use the computer. My radio, which I don't know if it's gonna. In this car, the antenna is built into the windshield, so it does not like the other car. Being that's a monsoon radio. My controls. And for some reason the AC doesn't work. It's either a huge leak or the compressor's not working. Heated seat, the other car didn't have this, and my traction control button right here. My heated seat doesn't work, but the passenger's does. My transmission 4-speed automatic, just like the other car. The cup holders, cubby hole, hazards along with my vents. And if you go in the glove box, there's the trunk pop button, but I use the one on the remote. Obviously I have a sunroof. It works. I'm not going to open it though. So let's go outside. Well, this car has a 3800 Series 2 engine, which produces 210 horsepower. Obviously not as clean as my mom's, but it is better than what it was when I got it. Really clean engine here now. Tell the car is not perfect with the paint. Pontiac sticker. I can't go wrong with that. My OnStar antenna. There's another problem with this car. The exhausts are messed up. The girl had it before me, ran it into one of those things that are in the parking lot and bent it up in the engine so the catalytic converter rattles when it's cold. Just have my golf stuff in here. And here's the gas cap on both cars lock. Here's the manual override for the gas cap. And I don't have any accessories with this car besides the manual, and it does not have, this model does not have air compressor on board. Alright, there you guys have it. There's a difference between the 9th generation Bonneville and the 10th generation Bonneville. Basically, there's 9 to 10 years between them. Thanks for watching my videos, and see you soon.